Attention passionate Dallas, Cowboys fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Dallas, Cowboys fans. Let's get to the news in the NFL landscape right now. Rumors are swirling about a blockbuster potential trade that could reshape the NFC East, and more specifically, the Dallas Cowboys secondary. The buzz is around Patrick Surtain, the Denver Broncos star cornerback, possibly heading to Dallas in a move that could be a game changer for the Cowboys' championship aspirations. Now I know what some of you might be thinking, another trade rumor, but trust me, this one has some serious weight behind it, and it could be a strategic move by Dallas to solidify their defense for the playoff push and beyond. Let's start with the context. The Cowboys are sitting pretty with a solid cap space of around $45 million, which gives them some flexibility to make bold moves. After releasing Trevon Diggs, who was a cornerstone of their secondary, Dallas is clearly looking to rebuild and strengthen their defensive backfield, especially given the importance of the corner position in today's NFL. Notably, the Cowboys' secondary allowed yards decreased by 26%, from 225 to 166 yards per game, and their coverage efficiency has improved by 17%. This shows that the team is trending in the right direction, but adding elite talent like Surtain could push that improvement to another level. Patrick Surtain, just 25 years old, is considered one of the top young cornerbacks in the league. He's known for his aggressive style of play, exceptional coverage skills, and ability to shut down top receivers. In 2025, he racked up 6 interceptions and 18 pass defenses, with a PFF coverage grade of 91.7 and an allowed passer rating of just 71. His ability to lock down receivers is evident in his career stats: 20 interceptions, 55 pass defenses, and an overall PFF grade of 89. 2. His EPA per target is 19, which indicates he's not only good at coverage but also effective in limiting big plays. Especially noteworthy is his performance after returning from a hamstring injury in Week 4, when he missed 2 games. Surtain's speed, which ranks in the 92nd percentile, allows him to match up against the best in the league, and his technique makes him comparable to Ramsey in man-to-man coverage, with over 880 coverage snaps. Now, Denver's current situation makes this trade even more plausible. The Broncos finished 3-14 in 2025, and with a cap hit of $16, $2 million for Surtain and dead cap of $12 million, they are clearly in rebuild mode. The team is prioritizing a complete overhaul, especially on the offensive line, which PFF grades at just 59.4, and they're looking to extend players like Nix to free up cap space, saving around $15 million in the process. Denver's management, however, remains somewhat cautious about trading young talent like Surtain, citing concerns about their long-term rebuilding plan and their belief that the assets they have could be valuable in a tanking strategy. But the truth is, the Broncos management is aware that they need to make bold moves to accelerate their rebuild, and trading a top-tier cornerback like Surtain for draft picks could be their best shot at accumulating the necessary assets to rebuild the roster. For the Cowboys, acquiring Surtain would be a massive upgrade. Currently, their secondary, after losing Diggs, has been allowed an 84.2 rating, which is serviceable but not elite. Adding Surtain's elite coverage ability would fortify the team's man-to-man defense, reduce big plays, and elevate the overall defensive efficiency. His presence would allow Dallas to be more aggressive in coverage, forcing turnovers, and setting up their offense for shorter fields and more scoring opportunities. It's no secret that the Cowboys' defense has been trending upward, especially with the emergence of players like Bland, whose allowed rating has been reduced significantly. But pairing him with a guy like Surtain, who has been a top 1 cornerback and a Pro Bowl selection from 2023 to 2025, would elevate the entire unit. Moreover, the impact of such a trade extends beyond just the regular season. The Cowboys have been eyeing a deep playoff run, and with the NFC playoff picture becoming more competitive, acquiring a player of Surtain's caliber could be the missing piece to push them over the top. His ability to neutralize top receivers like Jefferson or Chase in high-stakes games could be the difference-maker in crucial playoff moments. His contested catch allowance of only 36% shows he's excellent at preventing those tough receptions that swing momentum, and his overall playmaking ability, adding plus 10 INTs from previous seasons, makes him a true difference-maker. Now, the betting odds are reflecting this potential shift. The Super Bowl odds for Dallas have improved from plus 6.0 to plus 2.800, which indicates that the market sees a real possibility of this move happening and boosting the Cowboys' chances of reaching the big game. Sirton's presence could also be a significant factor in playoff seeding and home field advantage, especially if Dallas can secure a top seed in the NFC. His ability to perform in high-pressure situations, demonstrated by his plus 23% win rate versus the Commanders, makes him a real X-factor in the postseason. Looking at the broader picture, the NFC is deep, but the Cowboys are positioning themselves as serious contenders. The addition of Sirton would send a clear message. Dallas is all in on winning now and building a defense capable of shutting down the league's best offenses. Plus, this move aligns with their strategic cap management, freeing up funds in the future while maximizing their Super Bowl window. The idea of bolstering the secondary with a player of Sirton's caliber is not just about adding talent. It's about creating a complete, versatile defense that can adapt and dominate in any situation. Of course, Denver's hesitation is understandable. They might prefer to hold on to Sirton and continue building around him, especially considering his youth and proven talent. But if the right offer comes along with draft picks that can accelerate their rebuild, the Broncos could be tempted to pull the trigger. For Dallas, this is a rare opportunity to land an elite cornerback, one who can anchor their defense for years to come, and to do so at a time when the NFC is wide open and ripe for the taking. In the end, this trade could be pivotal, not just for the Cowboys' immediate playoff prospects, but for their long-term success. A healthy, confident Patrick Sirton on the field, paired with the Cowboys' already talented secondary, could turn the tide in their favor and propel them into deep playoff runs and ultimately another shot at the Super Bowl. It's the kind of move that could define their season and set the tone for the next few years. Cowboys fans, this is the kind of bold, strategic decision that separates contenders from pretenders, and if it materializes, it will be one of the most talked about deals of the offseason. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. So what do you think, Cowboys Nation? Is this the move that puts Dallas over the top? Are you excited about the possibility of Sirton donning the star and leading our secondary to new heights? I want to hear all your thoughts. Drop your comments below and let's have a real conversation. Remember, this is a team that's always looking to improve, always hungry for that championship. And with moves like this, Dallas could be on the verge of something special. Keep your eyes peeled, stay tuned, because I'll be back soon with more updates, rumors, and insights on everything happening in the world of the Dallas Cowboys. Until then, stay proud, stay loud, and as always, go Cowboys.